Hello and welcome to the SciFirst Movie Talk episode, and Happy New Year. If I haven't said that already on the channel, I don't think I have, but Happy New Year. It's now February, but nonetheless, I hope everybody has a fantastic start to it anyway, fantastic January, and yeah, I do hope everybody is keeping well. So this is my very first haul video, probably more, I keep saying haul videos, but they're more pickups, aren't they? I mean, hauls are quite extensive, so let's call them pickup videos. My pickups for my entire kind of collection series, games, videos, movies, Blu-rays, you name it, all the different things I collect along the way. So this is everything I kind of picked up over the course of January 2023. So yeah, they're my very first one of the new year. So always exciting, but not as exciting as the Christmas one, but never mind. I've still picked up some pretty decent things, I think. Now, this does include a few things that I picked up kind of November and December as well, kind of mixed in. But nonetheless, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a piecemeal collection. But nonetheless, we'll call it everything I picked up in January. Just makes life a bit simpler that way. But most of it is TV series this time around. Trying to catch up with the DC universe. In fact, nearly finishing it, to be quite fair. I think we've been doing it off and on now for the past year and a half. So it has taken quite some time to get through that kind of like the DCU, yeah, so the DC TV series. Not the animations, not the movies. I've seen all of them anyway. But the actual TV series, the Arrowverse, that's it. So we've been trying to get on top of that. Now, we've nearly kind of quite finished it. We've finished Arrow, that one's gone. Getting on top of Black Lightning and Supergirl. So again, nearly kind of through all of those. So, see that? We've got that. We've got some PlayStation 4 games as well, which is quite weird, because I haven't collected a PlayStation 4 game in an absolute age. And all of a sudden, like buses, they've all come along all at once, including a fairly new release, which is unlike me. I did nearly faint when I bought it, but nonetheless, I did actually really want to play it so bad. And yeah, we'll come to that in a bit. And a couple of PlayStation 2s just to top stuff off. They're nice and cheap and cheerful, and you know they keep the collection growing. So why not? So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, grab a cuppa. We'll sit down. We'll go through these. It won't take long. What we got? So first of all, we have them DC Legends of Tomorrow. So like I said, catching up with the Arrowverse, and this is kind of the extension to it. So DC Legends of Tomorrow on Blu-ray, and this is season 6. So yeah, I think we're on season 5 now. This is the next one after that we're about to watch. So on Blu-ray. Then again, to continue that, we have Supergirl, the 6th season, which is the final season of Supergirl, which is quite disappointing, to be quite fair. There's quite a few varied characters in that show that I'm going to miss. But yes, the 6th and final season on Blu-ray of Supergirl. So yeah, we're going to move straight on to that after we finish season 5, which we're about 4 episodes away from the end now. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that. Not the end of Supergirl, just catching up with it. And then we have Batman. No, not Batman. Batwoman. That's it, Batwoman. Apologies. The complete 2nd season on Blu-ray, which does not star the same Batwoman as the 1st season. Won't go into finer details, but I think there was some to who has with the original one. So we'll see how that one plays out. I think it continues the story though, so we'll see. I think the original Batwoman goes missing, so you know. But yeah, Batwoman, the complete 2nd series on Blu-ray. Probably a reason why I think that's the last season too, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's 3 seasons. I'll double check on that. But yeah, so 2nd season of Batwoman. I was going to say Batgirl as well. Never mind that. Then, as a bit of an interesting one, because I've not heard too much about this one, we have The Walking Dead World Beyond, season 1 on Blu-ray. I think there's only 2 seasons of this. It's an offshoot of obviously the main kind of Walking Dead. We've seen the other one, not the other Walking Dead one is. Anyway, I'm gonna get lost now in it. But yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. That's it, Fear the Walking Dead. So we've seen all the Fear Walking Deads up to where they are now. We've seen all the Walking Deads up to where they are now. But I didn't even realise they had another spin-off. Yeah, so Walking Dead The World Beyond. Different group of people, different antics, different kind of setting. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking that out. But there's only 2 seasons, because obviously they've squashed this in favour of the new ones that are coming out. But nonetheless, Walking Dead World Beyond on Blu-ray. Then I have a couple of treats for myself. There to watch as a family, not as a family, but you know, as a couple. Doctor Who, the complete 12th season. So this is Jodie Whittaker again. I've got the 11th season, finished that. not as good, I must admit, as the other series that I've watched. They do seem to be on a bit of a decline. Nothing to do with Jodie Whittaker, to be quite fair. I actually enjoyed her performance. I thought it was very much played out, but she just wasn't quite the Doctor. Yeah, take that for what you want, but it's not because she's a female. It isn't because it's Jodie Whittaker. I enjoyed the performance. I thought she did really well. She hasn't got the best stories to kind of back up how the Doctor would normally react. The Doctor kind of solves problems and solutions, whereas the ones that we've got here, she kind of seems in a bit of a daze half the time as the Doctor. Doesn't seem to kind of solve the problems. They kind of solve for themselves sometimes, which isn't quite in the spirit of things. But nonetheless, I am enjoying them. I love good yarn anyway, no matter what. She does have a bit of a clan forming with her as well, which is a bit odd, but nonetheless. But yes, Doctor Who, the complete 12th series on Blu-ray. And to back that up, we have Doctor Who, the complete 13th series on Blu-ray as well. It's still Jodie Whittaker, and it is called Flux, I believe, that one. So I think it's like one more larger story than it usually is, but nonetheless. Yes, Doctor Who, Flux, the 13th season on Blu-ray. So I am still looking forward to seeing them. I would love to see that story through. And I am enjoying it, but just the quality is not the same, that's all. So I'm hoping that, when, I can't remember the guy's name who's taking it back over now. I wish I remembered these things. But yeah, the guy that's taking it back over now, who used to do it before Stephen Moffat took over, he's back on the helm, and hopefully, we are going to get some better Doctor Who's, so fingers crossed. Watch this space. I'll be collecting them nonetheless. And then moving on, we have a PlayStation puzzle game, Puzzle Fusion Lumnis Plus. A bit like a Tetris thing, I think. But yeah, get that and have a go with it. I think it was £1. So I'm not gonna grumble at that. So Lumnis, PlayStation 2s. You can get them fairly cheap these days, for some of them anyway, the ones that people don't want to play. Which then leads me on to a couple more that I got. iToy Astro Play, Astro Zoo. Not entirely sure, but it's got some cute looking animals on it, so hopefully Oliver might like to play that with me. Whether or not I'll do it for the channel or not, I mean, I'm already stood in front of a camera, aren't I? But yeah, you have to stand in front of a camera and do crazy animal things. I don't know much about it other than that, but yeah, it looks fun. I mean, it's a funky family game, no matter what. So yes, iToy Play, Astro Zoo. I got it really because I'd never seen it before. I've seen the other iToy Plays, but not that one, and I do need to get a camera, so that would be a start. And then I've got, on the same kind of cuteness, I've got something called Zoo Puzzle. I think the fact that puzzle is in commas or speech quotes does kind of suggest, perhaps, I think it's like one of them crazy fruit games that you get. I can't remember the name of that either. I'm just at a loss tonight. But yeah, one of them crazy fruit games where you've got to click on the fruits and they all disappear around it. I think it's like that, but with animals on a PlayStation 2. But yeah, Puzzle Zoo. We'll give it a blast and we'll see where we go. And then, to kind of close us off, we've got the PlayStation 4s, which, again, a bit of a treat here, because newer than I've ever got before. We've got Need for Speed Payback. So, we've been playing Need for Speed The Run on the channel. You might have heard Oliver kind of talking about it every now and again in some of the games. It's a game that took us nearly a year to complete. So, we're actually going to publish that in, I would like to say in a few weeks, but there's a game here in this list that's going to completely obliterate that time schedule. So I'm not going to say when it's going to be released, but Need for Speed for Run is going to get released on our channel at some point soon. Me and Oliver kind of played it kind of together, mostly Oliver in the end. But yeah, so I thought I'd get us another Need for Speed to try out, Need for Speed Payback, so hopefully Oliver will enjoy that too, and we'll have the same kind of fun. But you know what, Need for Speed The Run, spot on. It's going to be hard to top for us, I think, that one. I love the adventure, the crossroad adventure, but yeah, that one. So Need for Speed Payback on the PlayStation 4. Then I also got Fast and Furious Spy Racers, because it's Fast and Furious, basically. There's no other reason for that. It's Fast and Furious. So there, I will give it a blast. But again, another kind of racing game, probably some action-adventure thrown in. Probably lots to do with family, but nonetheless. But yes, on the PlayStation 4, Fast and Furious Spy Racers, Rise of the Shifter. Okay. Then, because this looks absolutely amazing, I've seen this on quite a few people's channels now, so I'm very late to the game on this one. But I also got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, Shredder's Revenge. I was going to say Return. That's Michael Myers. But no, Shredder's Revenge. And that's Michael Myers. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that looks awesome. Like an 8-bit kind of new style gameplay, but 8-bit, so retro at the same time. So yeah, Cowabunga dudes, and yeah, it's a 4-player game as well, so that'll be great for us all to play, I think. I think it's just kind of a beat 'em up, but it looks ace, the way the graphics are done and the way the story pans out. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking that one out. I couldn't resist after I'd seen it on everybody else's channels. Copycat, that's for me. No, copycat. But yes, that one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, looks cool. Then, yes, so a couple of new games, but newish. So this one is Sackboy's The Big Adventure, or A Big Adventure. So this has been out for a little while, I think. So I got this on PlayStation 4. I would love a couple of these on PlayStation 5, but at least it's upgradable. But yeah, I would love a few of these on PlayStation 5. We just ain't got one. So it's going to be a few years yet before, wait for the price to come down. But yeah, Sackboy's and a few more games to be made for it. But anyway, Sackboy, A Big Adventure. I think it's 1 to 4 players as well, so I'm looking forward to playing that. We've played all the other Little Big Planet games. So yeah, this looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see from there, but you probably won't be able to. But yeah, it looks like a good little platformer puzzle game, and we love them. We absolutely love them, and we love the adventures of Sackboy, definitely. So yeah, that's on PlayStation 4 as well. Sadly, but you know, it is the way. And then I have a game, like I said, brand new. It was out when I got it, a couple of months ago. Sonic Frontiers, and I'll tell you what, I am absolutely loving this. I am about 14 hours in. It is, it's a bit of a game. I think I'm up to 16, 17 episodes worth of gameplay. So I am going to release this like in the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully I can keep on top of it all before I catch up with the game. I'm going to do about 3 episodes every Sunday night instead of the usual 1 or 2 that I do, just to kind of make sure that we're not here for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. But it is, believe you me, I'm loving this. As a Sonic fan, it's spectacular. I am absolutely loving it. But it is very long-winded, very long-winded. It's open style gameplay mixed with like classic Sonic gameplay. So yeah, bit of a both. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers on the PlayStation 4 just to finish us off. Yeah, so yeah, see how long it takes me to finish it. But that's it for January. So hopefully there's a few more bits and bobs in February. See how that goes. Out and about as the weather gets warm. It's always nice to go shopping anyway, so I love that. But I hope everybody stays well, and I hope everybody has a fantastic February, and enjoy the rest of the content I have on the channel. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. Please do hit that subscribe button for more movie reviews, show reactions, and other movie-related content. Absolutely loved having you at SciFirst Movie Talk. Definitely love to have you back. And most of all, just thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.